And now we're going to get into some college football here on Friday. Some of these conference championship games. We have the North Texas Mean Green here taking on the Tulane Green Wave. This one here, a lot of what's the American Athletic Championship here. Um, what Summerall is leaving. It's official. He's going to be the head coach of Florida. But he's going to coach throughout the remainder of the season. Lane Kiffin didn't get to do that, but Summerall, I'm hearing now, is going to do that. And I think this team rallies behind the fact that this is their last hoorah. I like the schedule that Tulane had. I mean, they beat a Northwestern, they beat a Duke, they beat a Memphis. What who else? There was the Ole Miss loss. That's bad. Which I mean, Ole Miss is speaking of Lane Kiffin, but they're like a playoff team. And the only other loss was that UTSA stinker. That one I actually remember being on Tulane in that one too. But that happens. A 10-2 record. I know North Texas themselves 11-1, but they've blown out just about everybody, putting 50, 30, 40 points up. I think 50 points in 8 out of the 12 games out of this North Texas offense. The one game that comes to mind was the game that I was on South Florida there, and this is how I think this game's going to go. Maybe not as high scoring, but I see Tulane's defense causing turnovers and causing havoc. North Texas wants to throw the ball a yard, throw the ball all around the yard, and the problem with that is 3 and outs, a lot of short drives that wind up ending in punts because you're in 3rd and 12. You don't get the fourth or the 3rd down conversion. Now you're punting. And Tulane's like, thanks for the ball. We're going to now milk this clock and get 3 or 7 points at the end of this drive. I think Tulane gets this done outright. We're taking the 2.5. I think, conference champs. This has been a perennial powerhouse, too, as well in this conference. Summerall, yeah. He goes out on top, put it that way. That's how I like it there with Tulane. And maybe they could get the outright bid. Looks like they should if they win there. We'll see come playoff selection time. But then on to another Friday night conference championship here, the Mountain West Conference Championship. A lot of scrutiny on why is UNLV in this game. At the end of the day, one of the most high-powered offenses in this conference, if not the most high-powered offense. 10-2 record. This meeting last time was close until about the middle of that 3rd quarter, and it just unraveled. 56-31 Boise State. And then UNLV loses the very next week to New Mexico. Actually, they had a bye there in between, but again, after that, UNLV went on a little bit of a run there. 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row. We were on a couple of them there with UNLV as well. We could see it that they still had the hunger there. An outright win over UCLA's, not terrible. I get UCLA hasn't been the greatest of Big Ten teams this year and in shambles, but UCLA did some things this year. I think this UNLV team has enough to actually rally. This is a triple, quadruple revenge spot. Boise State has been owning UNLV in recent history. At the end of the day, I think talent for talent, you can call me crazy. I just think the game got away from them. I like Calandria a lot more than Madsen. I think Calandria, almost 3,000 yards passing out of him. He's mobile as well, almost 600 yards rushing. They have Jaden Thomas here, this running back into the fold of things, almost 1,000 yards this year, 12 touchdowns. I think UNLV, again, they control the clock. They don't try to put it up in the air too much here against Boise State and give them a chance to turn them over. Give me UNLV here, plus the 3.5. And because, like I said, I think they go ball control style running. Jaden Thomas, 100-plus yards rushing. That's how UNLV is going to get it here. UNLV plus the 3.5.